So good. Tools required number 7 is money. Let's just come out with it right here. Plain and simple, money. People give to vision, not need. People give to vision, not need. Rick Warren said it this way: the one who casts the vision must be able to fund the vision. The one who casts the vision must be able to fund the vision. Speak to that, Ron.
Yeah, we're going to unpack finances and how to raise finances and what that looks like. In today's economy, it's more challenging than ever, so you're going to need some of the tools that are coming. But for us, when we started, we didn't know. We're like you guys. We didn't have there was no book. There was one book written on church planting when we started in 1994. It was an Aubrey Malphurst book, Planting Growing Churches. That was it. There was no other guidance. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know you could raise money.
Yeah.
Nobody ever told us. So for Teddy and I, we knew God had called us. We knew where He called us, and we didn't know what to do. So the only money we had was our retirement. And so we said, God, it's all or nothing, isn't it? And we emptied out our retirement, $30,000. I mean, that's all we had. And, lost a bunch of it because you pay all the penalties taking it out. But we said, God, for us, that was pushing all of our chips into the middle of the table and saying, we're all in. It's all we have. And that's where we started. Now listen to me. I do not recommend that, okay? I don't want you to go home and say, well, honey, we're emptying out our retirement. There will be bloodshed. It will be yours. This is our journey. This is where, God, you've called us to this. Go. But raising money is going to be one of the greatest challenges that you have. And we're going to give you all kinds of tools to talk through that.
That's great.
The last one, number 8 there, last tool, resiliency. Resiliency, flexible, adaptable. I got a friend that says, whatever happens, make it part of the plan.
Come on.
Because it's going to change on you.
That's right.
You've got to be able to adapt. And what was that old commercial used to have, never let them see you sweat, right? You just, okay, let's go with that. It's like we were portable at the Hollywood 16 Theater, and we were rocking along. Everything was going fine over there. It was Monday morning. We get a call, and they said, "Hey, listen, you're not going to be able to meet next Sunday here at the theater because we're going to go to holiday schedule, and you need to be out by 9:30." Well, we were doing 2 services at that point, and we're going, "What?" So from Monday to the next Sunday, we had to find another location. We had to notify somehow, some way, 400 people who were attending the Springs that we were moving for that one weekend. We had to figure out how to set it up over there, and we found another hotel nearby. We were scrambling. And it's just like, that stuff happens all the time in church planting. I'm sitting here, and I got enough church planter in me. I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm hearing the rain beat down and the storm roll in. I mean, we're talking, but I'm thinking, do you do this? Do you have conversations with yourself when you're talking?
Absolutely.
I do all the time. I stand up here, I'm having a conversation. Okay, what do we do if the power goes out? What happens if it's just the emergency lights, and can they hear us here? And or can we move it to the concourse? So I'm working Plan B in my head while we're teaching. That's what church planners do.
That's right. That's right.
You've always got to stay ahead and go, okay, whatever happens, make it part of the plan.
That's
go
right.
with it, run with it. But don't, wherever you are, don't quit. Little book by Seth Godin called The Dip. Knowing when to quit and when to stick. And yes, there are times to bail. But not until God says quit do you quit. And you just keep, you're gonna hit roadblock after roadblock.
So those are 8 tools that are required in order to plant a life-giving, healthy church. Ron, I'm excited about this next section, which is entitled Secrets of Church Planting, and there are 7 quick bullet points there. We want to roll through these pretty quick, and Ron, I'm excited to be able to kind of lob these to you because these are, I've sat through so much of your coaching, and you're such a mentor to me. These are life principles for you that define your leadership, that define your church planting philosophy, and really define the heart and soul, the ethic, the ethos, if you will, of Church of the Springs. So
that's a cool word. Could you say it again?
The ethos?
Ethos.
Of the Springs.
I've always wanted, yeah, that's just a cool word.
Well, you got an ethos going on right here, bro. It's good, man.
Somebody
it's
write
good.
that down.
Come on. All right, here we go. Ready? Number one, love everyone, but move with the movers. Love everyone, but move with the movers. Talk about that, Ron.
This is the one that Teddy and I, Rick Warren taught us this in 1995. And this one that we took and we put it on an index card and taped it on our bathroom mirror so that every day we would see it. Because in church planting, he said, love everyone, but move with the movers. The movers are the people that when you share your vision, when you talk about what God's doing, when you're excited, and the movers are the people whose eyes light up.
Yes.
And they go, yeah. Those are the people that you say, okay, those are the people that God has around me. Because when God calls you to something, be encouraged by this. When God's talking to you about starting a new church, He's also talking to some of His other kids about it.
It's good.
Your job is to find the other kids, and those are the movers, and those are the people who go, okay, let's go. We're going to move. We're going to go. That's it. You know what? And the naysayers, the negativity, the whiners, the vision hijackers, those people, love them. But you move with the movers.
That's it.
You know, some of your high D personalities, you're going, that's right. Move with the movers, baby. If you're not with me, don't let the door hit you on the back end on the way out. That's right. You tell them, Ron. If that's you, you need to hear the first part. Love everyone. That's the balance.
Altars will be open right now. Come on. Come on, let's repent. So good.
That's it. That is a huge. I've got names beside each one of these in our journey.
Good. Number two, learn from practitioners, not just personalities. Learn from practitioners, not just personalities. And Ron, before you speak to this, let me just say this, guys. You are in the presence of one of the greatest church planting practitioners on the planet today. And he will not say it because he is so low-key about it and he's so just to himself about it. But listen, if I were you, because I am, man, oh man, this guy knows his stuff. This guy is responsible for seeing so many church planters planted in a healthy and a life-giving way and partnering with so many people. This man right here is a pastor of pastors. And I'm telling you, you will have no greater friend than Ron Sylvia in your church plant. Read what he writes, listen to what he says, subscribe to his podcast. Anything you can do to just follow him on Twitter, whatever you got to do. This guy is a friend, is a mentor, is a coach, and honestly is a personal hero to me. So when we talk about this listen, he's not the biggest personality in the country. His face is not on the cover of the magazines because he baptized 750 million people in one service. That's not Ron. That's not Ron. But you know what is Ron? Ron is a guy who's going to stand down here after every session and just hang out with you and talk to you and answer your questions. And I'm telling you, you are wise beyond your years to be and sit under the ministry of Ron Sylvia. Now, whatever you want to say.
Well, thank you. Man, I appreciate it, bro. Golly. I think the challenge in this is that there's a lot of people out there speaking into church planting that are nothing but theorists. And that's why everyone on this platform is a practitioner, because they've been where you are. And there comes a time where if there's just a big personality that's not literally in the trenches doing what you're doing, and they're going to lose the edge. A lot of ways I live today vicariously through the Matt Kellers of this world, and the Mark Lees, and the guys that you're going to hear from that are the next generation of church planters, because I did this 17 years ago. But I get to do it still through these guys and be a part of it, and our church gets to be a part of it through these guys. So, find out, look for the practitioners, learn from practitioners. Matt's a practitioner. Matter of fact, you wrote a book.
I
right?
did about 3 years ago.
Talk about your book.